This is where I'm from, this is where it started. This is what becomes of the broken-hearted. This is going out to those departed from a life so young it was barely started.
Ani, miigwachka na wabna meg Nishnaabemdaa Noongo minoa. Chanson da nozwan, saxing in donjaba, migeze and dotem, hambe Nishnaabemdaa Noongo. Alright, so this week we went over the word Biiskan. And Biiskan is a VTI and it's a command telling somebody to put an object on, put it on. So like if you're trying to get your children dressed in the morning for school or daycare or whatever, you can tell them Biiskan and then include the article clothing with that. So you can say Gababgwilyan Biiskan, Gababgwilyan Biiskan, put on your shirt. Or if you want, you can put the article clothing at the end of the sentence as well. So you can say Biiskan il and then Gababgwilyan, put on your shirt. You can put it either way, but when you put it at the end of the sentence, with the speakers, I mostly hear that demonstrative pronoun in there, il, indicating for that, like put on that, your shirt. And if you wanted, you could just say Biiskan il, and that could be your command, Biiskan il. And if your daughter or child knows what you're talking about, like if you're talking about their pants, Biiskan il, then that means put that on, put it on, Biiskan il. So that's a command just telling one person. You're just telling one person to put something on. Now, if you got a couple kids like I do and you're trying to get them ready in the morning, you can say Biiskamuk, Biiskamuk, and that means you all put it on. So you all. So you're talking to more than one person, a group of people, 2 to 9 gazillion, whatever. So as long as it's more than one person, you'll use Biiskamuk. Biiskamuk, and then you can include in the object. And so the examples that I got from a speaker when I was trying to learn about this verb a little while ago, when you want to include something in that command and you're talking to more than one person, you'll have to change that noun. You'll have to include, it's like a little pattern. So for, say, take Biiskawagan, that just means coat or his or her coat, their coat. If you want to say like your coats, like you guys or you all, your coats, like you plural, your coats. You'll put a G sound at the front, g, then your noun, and then iwa at the end. So Gabiskawaganawa. So Gabiskawaganawa Biiskamuk. You guys put on your coats. Gabiskawaganawa Biiskamuk. Or if you want, you can put Gabiskawaganawa at the end, Biiskamuk Gabiskawaganawa. You guys put on your coats. And then the example that the elder gave with shoes, that little pattern changes because it's plural. So you still put the g at the front, then your noun, and then instead of just wa or iwa, you'll put iwan or wan. So she used shoes for this example. Gamaksan Biiskamuk. Gamaksan Biiskamuk. Gamaksan Biiskamuk. You guys put on your shoes. And the reason why you have the wan instead of just wa, like we did with Biiskawagan, was because they are both putting on more than one shoe. At least that's my understanding of it. So, Gamaksan Biiskamuk. You guys put on your shoes. And then another command that you can use that I know I used a lot in English when I was a teacher. When you're speaking to a group of people or even just one person, most of the time you got to model it with them when you're trying to teach something, when you're trying to do something. So it's a lot of let's do this or let's. And as a parent, I'm finding that I do that as well. So the let's in Nishnabe is a da. So the command for that would be Biiskanda. Biiskanda. And that means let's put it on. And then if you wanted to include the object in there, you would put different word parts on the noun in order to say like our coats or something. So With coats, it was Gabiskawaganan. Gabiskawaganan, like our coat, but with this example she gave me, it was Gabiskawagananin, is how she would say it. So Biiskanda Gabiskawagananin, or Gabiskawagananin Biiskanda. Gabiskawagananin Biiskanda. Let's put on our coats. And then you can say the same thing for shoes, that G sound, and then inanin at the end. So Gamaksananin Biiskanda. Gamaksananin Biiskanda. Let's put on our shoes, and that's something that you'd say to your kids as you're trying to get dressed and out the door for school or daycare or whatever, right? All right, so on the radio, we went over some questions that are useful that you can ask your children or whoever when you're trying to get people dressed and out the door. So one of the questions that you can use, especially if you've told them to put on their clothes or put their shoes on or put something on, you can say Gibiskanna. Gibiskanna. And that means, did you put it on? Gibiskanna. And then if you want to say, did you put it on yet? You can say Gibiskan namshe. Gibiskan namshe. Did you put it on yet? Gibiskan namshe Gibiskawagan. Did you put it on your coat yet? That's a question that you can use as you're trying to get your kids dressed in the morning. You can replace Gabiskawagan with whatever article of clothing that you want. Gamiknot, Gababguayan, Gadasan, whatever. You can put that in there. It's like a template. Now, if you're asking them about more than one object, like shoes is a great example because we all wear more than one shoe. And if you want to ask them if they've put on their shoes yet, when we're asking about plural things in Nishnaabe, particularly yes or no questions, we have to pluralize the verb as well. Now, if you're asking about something plural like shoes, you can say Gibiskan nanna, and then the object or the object. So Gibiskan nanna gamaksanan. Did you put on your shoes? Or Gibiskan nannamshe, and then the object. Gamaksanan. Gibiskan nannamshe gabiskawagan. Or gamaksanan, sorry. That's for plural. More than one object. And then if you're asked any of these questions or you want to teach your kids how to respond to them or model how to respond to them, if you get your partner to ask you, you can say ngibiskan and then whatever. So namiknot ngibiskan. I put on my pants. Or nabiskawagan ngibiskan. I put on my coat. Yeah, I put on my coat. And then if it's plural, you want to say you put on like your socks, you can say nindasan ngibiskan. Nindasan ngibiskan. Yeah, I put on my socks. Now for negative sentences, say you didn't put on your coat, you can say kawin gibiskazin nabiskawagan, or ka nabiskawagan gibiskazin. Ka nabiskawagan gibiskazin. Or you can put biskawagan at the end. Now if it's plural, just like I said earlier, you're going to have to match everything. You'll have to pluralize the verb as well in that sentence. Kawin gibiskazinan new namaksanan. I didn't put on my shoes. Kawin gibiskazinan new namaksanan. I didn't put on my shoes. And then you can add in meshe to either of those sentences. So you can say ka kamshe, and then ngibiskazin, or ka kamshe ngibiskazinan, which is the plural sentence. Ahausa, yeah, chamigochka bazindoyak.
From this is where it started. This is what becomes of the broken-hearted. This is going out to those departed from a life so young it was barely started. This is going out to the mamas crying 'cause the son's gone home.